Greetings to everyone. Today, our Group 1, had the opportunity to interview an amazing entrepreneur, Mr. Sahil Kapoor. Through this interview, we gained insights into an entrepreneurial mindset and what it takes the zeal to become an entrepreneur. Our group is Group 1, and our group consisted of Chintan, Devesh Anand, Devesh Rana, Hariom, Kartike, myself Ishika, and Mansha. To give you a little background about who our entrepreneur was and what he has been working on, Chintan, can we go to the next slide? Our entrepreneur was Mr. Sahil Kapoor. He is the founder of three startups, first one being chickenstew.com, second one was Retouch, and the third one, which he has been currently working on, is Bazaar. Chintan, can we go on the next slide? Bazaar is an AI ML power driven marketplace that lets consumers shop from their trusted neighborhood stores to provide them a personalized shopping experience from the comfort of their homes. Mr. Sahil successfully identified the problem of offline shopping and is currently working in the first leg of his product development phase of his third venture, which is Bazaar. We thought that he is the perfect entrepreneur for our interview because he has worked on three enterprises, out of which two did not work out but gave him a lot of learnings, all of which he has been applying on his third startup. The reason for the close of his first startup was because his family was vegetarian. From this information, we got to know how something as small as your family being a vegetarian can cause you to stop working on your venture. The second one, Retouch, closed because of COVID, where he faced logistical problems where people who worked for his venture started going back to their villages and he did not have enough manpower to handle the logistics of his venture. Right now, he's working on Bazaar, which is an platform which will enable people to have an offline shopping experience while also enjoying the comfort of online shopping. For his background, in 2019, he worked with Piyush, who is the founder of Lenskart, where he identified the his love for entrepreneurship and started his entrepreneurial journey and decided to never give up. When we started interviewing him, his first line was that the entrepreneurial bug was always in him, and he just wanted someone to push it, which is why he never gave up on launching enterprises and doing startups. From his interview, we understood the importance of identifying your own strengths, which he learned throughout the years working in various places. He identified that he was good at building marketplaces and had a love for retail and tech oriented places. He also said that it is very important to go into the market and understand your consumers to identify the bottlenecks and work on them.
Talking about the motivations, experiences, and circumstances of his journey, he told us that you need to be passionate about the things you do because it is always said, do what you love and love what you do. And he also told us to keep looking for opportunities and keep our observation power high among our surroundings. Find an opportunity, find a gap in the market, and try to fulfill problems of the masses. That is how get into this entrepreneurial journey in a well-defined manner. He also told that it also depends on our mindset. Like if we like our independence, we don't want to work under someone. We want to be our own bosses. And with the Atmanirbhar Bharat emerging, that it has really pushed the entrepreneurial bug in today's scenario. He also highlighted the role of innovation. We need to learn from the emerging technologies like AI, IoT, ML, etc., to have a good understanding as to reach a wider range of audience at a lower cost. We need to have problem solving. These we have to give a solution to a problem which is there in our environment, and we have to give a solution which is a combination of all three, that is viable, desirable, uh, etc. And we also have our financial goals in our mind, so we can meet them by starting something of our own, so that in order to meet our financial expectations. And then talking about what are the key traits and characteristics that define an entrepreneur's mindset, which contribute to their success. Mr. Kapoor greatly focused on resilience. He told us that failure is a part of life, and while doing such startups, you'll fail a lot in the early days. So you have to be resilient. And first of all, need to have a vision, good vision. Like you have to think in that direction in order to start something of your. And he also told us that things are dynamic in the environment. They keep changing with time. So we need be adaptable with time and space. We have to take risks because there is nothing which we can take, which we can gain without taking risks. We have to be persistent in our efforts, and we have to use creative measure and think and use out of the box thinking methods.
So, so he explained us how to identify the problem. Sometimes what you feel is a problem might not be a problem to for the another person. The problem which we are facing cannot be the problem for everyone. We have to identify the problem which everyone faces. Second, we it should be test. He have done many tests on the products on the which he is working on. He has done a research on every aspect. We should do research on in every aspect. We should spend time with the target audience we are targeting, and we should go to the market and research effectively. What should be target audience? Target audience should be can be different types. It should be a geographic focus, like if we are target audience from tier one, tier two, or tier three of the tier three cities. Demographic focuses like which age group we are targeting. For his entrepreneur, for his bazaar, he was targeting mainly on 30 to 40 years old ladies, which were the housewife and mainly were the decision maker in the houses. Consumer behavior insights. What is the behavior of the consumer, how often they are purchasing that product, or how they feel it is required in their life. Technology adaptation, how old people or how new people are willing to adopt the new technology or to change the uh, things which they are using in their day-to-day life. Generational targeting. He told us that his entrepreneur journey is mainly focused on the Gen Z. So because they are the next generation of the India, they should value his product and they should accept his product mainly because they are the target audience of the future. Scaling strategies. The product should have the multiple strategies, uh, what they are focusing now and what they are focusing in the future. Trust should always be there in their product, and should always maintain a trust and should develop a trust in the customers.
Interviewing our entrepreneur, we talked about the challenges and the social impact. We got to know few of the things from him, from his mindset. That first is purpose driven commitment, that is he prioritizes positive changes over profit, demonstrating unwavering commitment to a purpose driven approach. We also got to know about the deliberate pace, which adopts a recognizing the time investment required for the meaningful transformation in entrepreneurial endeavors, facing humiliations and objections. It's like it's not we should, as an entrepreneur, we should be ready to face the humiliations for the growth and for the more opportunities. Next is learning through practical insights. It emphasizes connections for valuable market perspective, seeing practical learning as a key to entrepreneurial success. Philosophy of patience and focus, that is, it relies on unwavering focus on the positive impact, uh, not on the growth which is much required.
From the interview, my learning to navigate challenges are to always have a agile approach. Being adaptive and embrace an agile approach can help in quick adjustment strategies based on changing circumstances. My next learning was customer feedback. So Sahil talked about actively seeking and listening to customer feedback and provide a valuable insight to the refined product and services according to the market needs. The next learning that I have gained from the interview was the cost management. Effective managing cost, identify areas of optimization and priorities. Expenses are crucial to maintain financial stability during challenges and times. Technology integration and innovation. Leveraging technology solution can enhance efficiency, automate processes, and improve overall business operations. Next slide, please. So the next big topic was building and managing team. So to make the team, it's the first learning was to have a passionate and committed individuals who look for then we can look for the team member who are passionate about the venture's mission and commitment to its success. As this dedication can compensate for limited resources, equity and ownership is the next learning I have learned from the interview. Offering equity or profit sharing arrangements can attract top talent, especially when cash compensation is limited. Third learning was networking and clear communication. Establish open and transparent communication channel within the team. This fosters trust and collaboration, essential element in a small resource constrained environment such as startups.
Now I'll talk about the investment and long-term vision of the entrepreneur. The first one is global ambition. In unraveling the entrepreneurial narrative during our interview, my mentor painted a portrait of global ambition aspiring to tackle challenges in an international scale. The next one is the nuanced problem solving. He cautioned against blind in the market, urging a nuanced approach that blends an understanding of demand with the personal experience, a philosophy encapsulated in the art of mix and match problem solving. Team investment. What surfaced as a cornerstone insight was the entrepreneur's conviction that the most significant investment lies in the crafting the right team. Linchpin team dynamics. He elucidated how this team serves as the linchpin for realizing the entrepreneurial vision. And the last one is integrated entrepreneurial philosophy. In a sense, his thought process weaves together global vision, strategic acumen, and an unwavering belief in catalyzing power of a cohesive visionary team.
So during the last part of the interview with Sahil, Sahil made us understand two basic things, which is very much important during the entrepreneur journey when you start being an entrepreneur. First one was choosing the right people for the team, and second one, how you define your success being an entrepreneur. So first, talking about the right team, he made us understand that attitude plays a vital role in combination with the skill set, which is important for that particular position. Moreover, it is very much important that your teammate or your team player's vision should be aligned with the vision of the company what they are thinking of. And by the skill set, it already said that skill should be over the degree, means at times degree is not important as much as skills are right now, and through that we can understand that execution and resilience also plays a vital role when you opt for choosing any team player for a journey. So, and the success part, he made us understand that materialistic success doesn't doesn't carry forward to a very long extent, but it is that impact what you create over the large audience, over the large set of people, that will called as a success for your entrepreneurship journey.
We as a group had an immense amount of learning from this interview from our entrepreneur, Mr. Sahil Kapoor. We would also like to extend a heartily thank you to Mr. Sahil, who came all the way to college, took out his time to give us an interview physically one-on-one. Through his interview, we got to learn the importance of resilience, vision, adaptability, and risk taking, and most importantly, persistence that goes into becoming successful. He is on his journey to become a successful entrepreneur, and we wish him best of luck. That was all from our group. Thank you so much.